Mining tomorrow on Red FM. This week we're going to take a look at Metalicity, and Jason Livingston is the Managing Director of the company on the Australian Stock Exchange, coded MCT. Going to get an update on Metalicity right now. G'day Jason, how are you?
I'm fantastic, and thank you very much for this opportunity to present Metalicity.
Mate, we're looking forward to getting all the details. Well, not from the horse's mouth, because that sounds rude, but from the Managing Director's mouth, all right? Right. Would you want to just take me through Metalicity and its recent activities around the Goldfields region?
Yeah, sure. Look, Metalicity's entered into a farming agreement with another company called Next Metals, and we're earning into the Kikaini and Yundaminda projects just south of Leonora. That's what we're focusing on at this point in time.
All right. Well, what about the exploration program? Because these are historic mines, aren't they? They've been around for a while.
Yeah. Look, it's extraordinary that this mine is still there. But look, we entered into this agreement in May this year, and we've completed 2 exploration programs to date with some significant drilling. But basically, the project's centred around the old Cosmopolitan gold mine, where between 1896 and about 1922, this mine produced about 360,000 ounces. So it's a large mine. So that's where we're concentrating our efforts on. There's got some fantastic other prospects in close proximity. In and around the Kikaini township. So that's what we're concentrating on.
Well, it sounds like they left some gold for you. That's good.
That they have, yeah.
So what type of results have we had so far from the exploration program?
Look, some phenomenal results. We did some drilling on the old Cosmopolitan line where during that time they produced a lot of ounces. We kind of discounted where the old timers went. We kind of said there's nothing there, but there's no drilling in those areas. So decided to put some holes into that. And one of our drill holes came back at 2 metres at 22 grams, which at a depth of about 76 metres, which for us was really encouraging. Furthermore, we've done a couple of programs in some of the other prospects around the area there. McTavish, which, as the crow flies, is about 3 kilometres west of the Cosmopolitan gold mine. We've got 4 metres at 6.4 grams there from about 67 metres downhole, and that included an intercept 1 metre at 15.4. So, some fantastic grades. But most recently, though, in another prospect, which is a long strike from McTavish, about 2.5 kilometres south, we got a fantastic shallow intercept at a depth downhole of about 34 metres of 9 metres, 7.31 grams per tonne. So, and that included a metre at an ounce. It's always lovely to talk about ounce dirt. So, a lot of potential.
Yeah. So now these drilling programs, they're only been your initial inspections,
exactly.
But Metalicity is looking to undertake a much larger campaign coming up. Is that correct?
Very much so. Very much so. Metalicity has a current rights issue on offer at the moment as well. So, we want to come back through to a much larger program where we can start going through and essentially pattern drilling these prospects. And whilst it's lovely to talk about drill hole intercepts, I would much prefer to talk about tonnes and grades. So start to get some metrics around some sort of resource potential. And that's where the economics could start to get understood in possible feasibility studies and ore reserves, which is our ultimate aim. So the potential is phenomenal, and I'd rather start not talking about potential, but actually tonnes and grades. So,
dealing facts.
Exactly.
Now, from an investor's point of view, as we mentioned at the top of the chat, Jason, your code on the exchange is MCT. From an investor's point of view, what would they be looking forward to over the next, say, 6 to 12 months?
Look, we're going to go back and be doing some more drilling. We had a fantastic investment from a sophisticated investor that came in outside of the current rights issue and took up 4.99% of the company, which is a great endorsement. And that was off the back of how Metalicity is going about its business and exploring and developing this region. So whilst it's nice to go off and try and do the methodical exploration, it's really awesome to actually have that endorsement from an outside entity to come in and say, you're doing a good job, here's some money to go do some more. But obviously we need more money, that's why we're rattling the tin with the rights issue. And it's about being able to do that methodical exploration and development to start talking about tonnes and grade.
All right. Sounds like you've got some good plans ahead and enough to keep you very busy.
Very, very much so. And, look, the Kikaini Hotel, the old Grand Hotel around there, it's a lovely place. Kevin and Margaret, a great host. I stayed there last time, and it was a fantastic outfit. So, yeah.
Got to get the plug in. Jason Livingston, Jason Livingston, the Managing Director of Metalicity. Really appreciate your time and thank you for the update on the company. Appreciate it.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much for the opportunity.